on, everybody? It's me, Mark Robertson, and I am back in today for another episode of Sacramento Kings Youth Invasion. Thank you guys for watching all my videos so far. Hope you guys have already checked them out. If you guys haven't already checked them out, go ahead and hit the iCard up in the right-hand corner. It should send you guys straight to the playlist where all the other 3 episodes are. But today is definitely one of the episodes that I really wanted to talk about. I just make sure that everything went in a good order when it came to episodes. And then next episode is a highly recommended episode from a few of you guys, and you guys are going to enjoy that one. I have a lot of research that I've been going over with all these players, and that's really one of the big ones that I've been going over, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And before we get started today, I always like to just give you guys an update on how things are going. We did increase again, you guys. So last video we were at 256, and then I put a disclaimer in the video that while I was editing, we bumped up to 259 while I was editing. So it became 259 before the video went out. And after the video went out, we're at 266, you guys. We're 4 away from 270, and we're 34 away from 300. You guys know that's almost 70 subscribers in like 3 to 4 weeks. You guys are destroying this subscribe button. Thank you guys to everyone that has been joining into the community. Hope you guys are all enjoying my videos, hitting the like button, comment down below what you guys think about my videos. Don't forget to comment down below on every single one of these episodes what you guys think each player's high ceiling, middle pack ceiling, and low ceiling is. I love reading you guys all that stuff. One person from the last video was bringing up something very interesting, and I didn't think about him until I realized it, but Harry Giles does look a lot like Chris Webber, and I didn't think about it. Thank you so much for commenting down below about that. He does. He looks like a young Chris Webber, and it'd be very interesting if he did end up evolving into that kind of player, because just imagine this. The player that I talk about tomorrow could become a different version of another ex-Kings player. What if we just got the whole team back together, but with younger players? That would be so much fun. But that's for tomorrow. You guys already know from that little snippet who I'm talking about. That's why you guys should go watch next episode's video. I'm super excited for this one though. And you guys know that the like goal is at 50. Make sure you guys hit that like button while you're down commenting down below, like I said. Make sure you guys hit that notifications bell and follow me on all my social medias. My Twitter is Kings4Life2K17. My Instagram is at Mark Robertson Jr., all one word. And my Facebook is at Mark Robertson Jr. Thank you guys for always commenting. You guys are always so supportive. Thank you guys for always hitting the like button. These videos have been getting a lot of support. Thank you guys so much. I'm just super excited to see the channel grow. You guys have been a big part of that. I can't wait for it to keep growing. But today's sub of the day is Austin Owens. He's very supportive down below. Not saying you guys, not putting him higher than any of you guys. You guys are all very supportive, and thank you guys so much. Someday maybe you guys will be, but he's always commenting down below, always supportive. I'm very happy that you enjoy my videos, good sir. And I hope that you continuously watch my videos. Just contact me on any of my social medias if you guys ever want to hit me up. If you guys want to be a sub of the day, all you gotta do is hit that notifications bell, like my video, subscribe to my channel, go follow me on all my social medias, and comment down below. Just answer the questions every single day. I just pick off of whoever is very talkative. That's who I pick out of. And thank you guys so much. Also, don't forget to comment down below #6manhype if you're a part of my 6-man squad. And whoever comments first will get the honorary first comment of the video. Can't wait to see who it is. Let's get into today's video. So, episode 4 contains the point guard out of University of Kansas, Mr. Frank Mason III. This guy, this 23-year-old senior out of the University of Kansas, this point guard is going to be a great backup point guard no matter what happens. He's not injury prone. His only limitation is his size, but I'll get into that later. He is going to be a great backup point guard. I'm so excited. He is 5'11", which is obviously that size is a little bit shorter. He's kind of like Isaiah Thomas, but we gotta wait on that. We gotta wait on that. During college, or during his senior year, so 2016-2017 year, he played in 36 games, playing 36.3 minutes every single game, averaging 20.9 points a game, shooting 50%. That's only on 4.4 out of 8.8 attempts. So you're looking at a guy that was taking at least almost 10 attempts a game, and was scoring 20 points a game on these attempts. Moving on to his three-point shot, 47.1 as a senior out of college. That is great shooting from a man his size. I am super excited for him to be joining the team. 2.3 of 4.8 from long ball for that season. Oh my goodness, that's going to be so helpful off the bench. He's going to be such a leader off the bench. He also shot almost 80% from free throw, which he was getting to the free throw line very consistently, which I was excited to see. Going for his rebounds, he was getting a good clip of 4.2 rebounds, including 0.6 offensive and 3.6 defensive boards. It's great to see a smaller point guard going for those bigger rebounds. Then you get assist, 4.2 or 5.2 assists, which is very good. Steals, 1.3. That's great to see that both the point guards that we drafted this year both have great steal numbers. That's always good to see. Blocks, obviously he's not the biggest guy, so he's not going to always get those blocks. One thing about his game that if I'm going to say anything that he needs to work on is definitely working on his turnovers. 2.4 turnovers a game. That could definitely be helped on. If he becomes something big off the bench and gets like 7 assists to about 1.5, maybe 1 turnovers a game, that becomes so big off the bench. That would be such a big opportunity for the Kings. He had only 2 fouls per game, which that's okay considering it's college basketball. Hopefully he doesn't get that many oftentimes for the Kings in the season to come. But here's a big thing. He was the 2017 NCAA College Player of the Year. That means he was the most productive for his team. He was the best leader for his team. He was the best, all-around skillful player on his team. If he would have been an inch to 3 inches taller, he would have probably gone his sophomore year in the top 10. He would have gone in the lottery as a sophomore out of Kansas. He would have gone with, that year would have been, what year would that have been? Oh, that's not the year with, that would have been the year with Devin Booker, right? So, they're saying that was the year of Devin Booker. I do not see that happening. I just couldn't believe that if he was any taller, he would have gone that high. That is so awesome to see. Moving on to what he's really good at. Great playmaker, very creative and very crafty with the ball. Can go to the basket with intensity and very aggressive play, and then find the open man when needed. So he could definitely score with speed. And then when there's an open man on any of the corners or the open key or any of the wings, he can throw it to that man, and his man was able to make it because there was nobody around. He was able to draw so many people, which is awesome to see with his size. And what he doesn't have with height, Mason makes up for with skill and consistent shooting from long range. It's true. His shooting was really good. He was able to have really good handles with the ball, really good step back threes when I was watching his play with Kansas this last year. Him and Josh Jackson were a very deadly duo on that team. And then he was also just a great leader overall, and he can bring a great bench leader productive play to this team. Not even when he's just on the court. When he's on the bench, he can lead his teammates on the bench, which is awesome to see. So, now we're going to move on to his low ceiling, his middle ceiling, and his high ceiling. And I just want to hear what you guys have to say about this. His low ceiling, I have him becoming a Darren Collison in the sense of he has great speed. He can drive to the basket and get layups on a dime. He can shoot the three ball, and this is the one part about Darren Collison that I would say would be better. Darren Collison was not the most consistent shooter. Frank Mason would be a Darren Collison, but with more consistent shooting, which would be great. We would have a backup point guard who could possibly shoot 15 points and 7 assists a game, which would be great off the bench to see. Going into his middle pack, I have him becoming the Denver Nuggets version of Ty Lawson. Yes, Ty Lawson, the guy that was leading the league in assists at one point or another. The guy that was shooting the three ball with no problem. The guy that was just speeding the basket and no one can catch up to him. That's who I think, if he continues to work on, like, just keep his speed, keep working on his speed, keep working on his passing, limit his turnovers a little bit more, and just keep shooting with the same clip. That's who I see him becoming, or becoming a Patty Mills. Obviously, he'd be a better passer than Patty Mills. Patty Mills does have his good assist days, but Patty Mills is known for coming off the bench and becoming that huge scorer for the Spurs. I definitely see the Spurs probably moving more towards Patty Mills being their starting point guard soon. Because, let's be frank, if Tony Parker comes back for one more year, it's one more year. That's all he's got. That's literally all I see him playing for more. One more year, and then he'll retire peaceful, happy, got a couple of rings, he's all good. Moving on to their highest ceiling, yes. And this might make some very interesting discussion for some people, but I see him becoming, with his skill set that he has improved over time with these 4 years, I see him becoming an Isaiah Thomas off the bench. A good shooter, a great passer. Isaiah's passing numbers has gotten better over time. He didn't start, when he came into the league, he was not the best passer. Then you move on, this last 2 years he's been averaging about 6. I expect him to be averaging about 6.5 this upcoming year if he continues to move on his passing game, but his passing game was not the biggest thing. So you never know when it comes with this league. But yeah, he could be Isaiah Thomas. He and Isaiah share very similar shooting numbers when it came to shooting in college, but if it translated into the NBA and he plays really good there and continues to steal on a dime, continues to rebound like he does, he'd become a great backup point guard. And if the Kings played small ball and had Darren play 2, or had Fox play 2, and had like Bogdan or Buddy play 3, and then had Mason play 1, that's totally playable, and we would have 2 great speedy players starting at point guard. So that's what I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys comment down below what do you guys think about Frank Mason III, and what you guys think his high, his low, and his medium is when it comes to where he'll succeed in this league. Can't wait to read you guys' comments. Make sure you hit the like button while you're down there. Catch you guys later, Hoop fans.